Okay. Ashnutehi sakalyanam vyasane yona mukhyati. Vyasane yaha na mukhyati. One who does not delude himself, or one who does not get flustered during vyasana, during difficulties. Saha eva kalyanam ashnute. He is the person who becomes prosperous. He attains prosperity. Okay. Continue Pandrela. You want to continue? Haridas.
You want, okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Just continue.
Okay. Okay. So he who is, one more time. So he who is not confused in times of no, vyasane,
Difficulties.
times of difficulty, he will definitely get that which is auspicious and good. Huh? Okay. Ushna Rashmihi Mandikiranah Mandam Mandam Astachalam Pravishan Asti.
Mandakiranaha varka illa in
Okay. So Surya Astachalam Pravishan Asti. The sun is going towards down towards the setting position. Astachalam meaning the mountains which are actually in the western direction. So he is entering that those mountains, meaning the sun is setting. But what kind of sun? Ushna Rashmihi, the one who has hot rays. Bahuvrihi. उष्णाः रश्मयः यस्य सः एवं सः सो सः सूर्यः मन्दिकिरणः इकारः somehow it has come in, but whose rays are actually becoming lesser and
lesser. Probably it is mandi iti mandam mandatvam or mandamtvam asya asti iti mandi tatha shigri andamadri.
Then some kind of hasva bhava has come in.
Happens.
Mandikirana, one who the hot the sun whose name who the one who has hot rays, but now whose rays are actually getting less hot, that kind of sun. Saha mandam mandam pravishanasti is slowly setting down, is slowly going to sun towards
entering into the setting mountain astachalam
mountains.
அவ்வளவுதான் லிட்டரலா சொல்லிட்டு அப்புறம் நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட இத சொல்லிக்கணும்.
एवं पक्षिणः स्वकुलायान् प्रविशन्ति. So the birds are entering their nests. And the interesting word for nest, swakulayah.
Swakulayah iti chet needah.
Needah, nest. Kulayan bahuvachanam. So the birds are entering their nests. Pashavah savatsah sayam grihan paravartante. The cows, along with their calves, are returning paravartanam. They are returning to their homes, right? Pashavaha, I'm taking it as cows.
Yes.
Paravartana returning. Kandarpaha kamukan badhitum arabhate. And Kandarpa would be the god of love. Saha Badi, he started tormenting the lovers. Kamukan. Badhitum arabhate. Sudhamshuhu api. The moon. Okay. Sudhamshuhu. Epti varno idu. Amshavaha.
Amshavaha. Sudhamayaha amshavaha yasya saha.
Evam saha. So Chandraha api kamini manausi hladayan mandam abhivardate. And the moon is slowly making the slowly
increasing as he pleases.
Slowly increasing while gladdening the hearts or the minds of the beautiful woman. So the moon is actually slowly increasing while the sun is slowly setting. The moon is slowly increasing, and while increasing, is gladdening the hearts of the beautiful women. Udyana vatikayam kasyanshchit vedikayam upavishya kimapi vichintayantim kashirajakumarim swasakhya samlapantim mrigayartham agatah Kaschana Rajakumaraha Adrakshit. So Kaschana Rajakumaraha Adrakshit. A certain prince saw Kam Adrakshit, Kashi Rajakumarim Adrakshit. Kidrishi sa Swasakya Samlapantim, who was talking with her friends, with her friend Ekavachanam. So Sakya talking with her friend, he saw her. कः एषः राजकुमारः मृगयार्थम् आगतः राजकुमारः, one prince who had come for the sake of hunting something in the forest, सः. But कीदृशी राजकुमारी पुनः किमपि विचिन्तयन्तीं काशी राजकुमारी, she was thinking about something. And then once again, upavishya, sitting down, kasyamshit vedikayam, on some kind of portico. She was sitting on some kind of portico.
Vedika is more like portico, ladha bench.
Bench.
Raised platform.
Raised platform. Okay. Sitting on some bench, sitting on a bench, sitting on some bench, in the Udyana Vatika, in a small garden, in a beautiful garden.
Grove. In a
grove. She was sitting on a bench and she was thinking something and she was talking with her friend. And this Rajakumara, a certain Rajakumara who had come for hunting, saw her. Adrakshit will be lung lakara of Drish Dhatu.
Yeah. See how he starts off with one story here. No? It's a different approach. Adanga. Yeah. See, there are many ways to start off an essay. It is an example. Yeah.
Yeah. So the sun is slowly setting. The moon, the hot sun is slowly setting and cooling down. The birds are returning to the nests, and it's a picture of peace. All the birds and cows are all returning. However, Kandarpa is becoming active, and the hearts of beautiful women are being gladdened by the moon, which is slowly glowing and becoming bigger. And in that kind of pleasant setting, a beautiful princess is sitting in a grove, thinking about something and talking with her friend. And a Rajakumara who's come for hunting sees her. I saw her. Agatya Saha Rajakumarah Nikasha Vedikam. So Nikasha Vedikam.
Vedikam Nikasha Agatya.
Agatya. So Saha Rajkumar, that prince, having come close to that bench, Nikasha would mean Samipam.
Samipam, and it governs Dvitiya.
Vedikam. Right, Dvitiya. So Agatya, having come there, Tam Sakim Apruchat. So he didn't talk to the Kumari, Rajakumari, he talked to the friend. Tam Sakim Apruchat. He asked that friend of that Rajkumari. Bhoho, ka iyam Rajkumari, Saundarya Nirjita Ratihi. Chandravadana.
Describe one, explain one.
Saundarya, okay, Saundarya Nirjita Ratihi. So the one who has over excelled Rati herself in terms of Saundarya, right?
Beauty, yes.
Right. So this is a Bahuvrihi Samasa, right? So
Saundaryena Nirjita Ratihi Yaya.
Yeah. Saundaryena Nirjita Ratihi Yaya Sa Rajakumari. Tadrishi Rajakumari. Punah Chandravadana, whose face is resplendent like the moon. Bimba Phaladhara, whose lips are as red as the Bimba Phala. Kambukanthi, whose neck is as beautiful as a conch, as a smooth conch. Mridupani Pallava, whose fingers are like the sprouts and as the
hands. Pani dane.
The Pallava
Pallava is sprout.
Sprouts.
So as her hands were as soft as a sprout, or in the talir.
And a Pallavan, I think he's referring to the fingers on the hand, right? He's talking about the fingers, right? Whose hands are like the tender sprouts of a tree, because the sprouts are the place by which it's always tender. It grows from the point, right? So yeah. Okay, fine. Alaktaka alankrita charanara vinda esha. So whose lotus feet are decorated with the red lacquer, right? So how do I break this?
Alaktakena alankrita Charanaravindav, Alankritau, Charanaravindav, Charanau, Aravindav Iva. So, sorry, Charanaha, Charane, Charanau, Aravinde Iva. So, Charanaravindav, Abdi Porno. அதுக்கப்புறம் அலங்கிருதோ சரணாரவிந்தோ, அரவிந்தகாவும் ரைட் தான். சோ அலக்தகேன அலங்கிருத சரணாரவிந்தோ, அலங்கிருதோ சரணாரவிந்தோ யஸ்யாஹ சா.
यस्याः सा पुनः बहुव्रीहि सादृशी पुनः निराधारा वल्लरी इव. So niradhara vallari. So vallari would be a creeper, but you don't have the creeper is usually on a tree. The tree is the adhara for it. So she is like a creeper, as slender as a creeper, but there is no tree that to which this creeper is attached.
Yeah.
So this is also some kind of it's kavyam only, right? So this is like a vyatireka.
வியத்திரேக இல்ல, இவ போட்டிருக்கோம் இல்லையோ. சோ இது வந்து
Utprekshava.
so in Kavyadarsha there is a type of upama where it says abhuta upama.
Oh, okay.
So you cannot see a creeper without an adharam.
Yeah.
So she is compared to a creeper without an adharam. Appo it is an upamanam which doesn't exist.
Adhara. Okay, fine. So niradhara upama. Okay, fine. Niradhara vallari iva. विजने अस्मिन् उद्याने किमपि विचिन्तयन्ती उपविष्टा वर्तते. का इयं राजकुमारी या अत्र उपविष्टा वर्तते किमपि विचिन्तयन्ती. So who is this Rajakumari who is sitting here in this vijane, in this spot, in this garden which is bereft of people, which doesn't have any other people. She is sitting there and thinking, who is she? Iti.
But she doesn't have any tiara or crown or anything to reveal that she's a Rajakumari. How do you know she's a Rajakumari?
ஏதாவது இருக்கும், ஏதாவது அலங்காரம், ரிங் ஏதாவது இருக்கும். ஸ்டோரியை ரொம்ப நீங்க இது பண்றீங்க.
சகிக்கும் அவளுக்குமே வித்தியாசம் பார்த்திருக்கான்னா கண்டிப்பா அவனுக்கு தெரியும்ல. So how rich people, how Rajakumari dresses is definitely different from what normal people dress up. Cosplay இல்லையே.
तदा सखी प्रतिवक्तुम आरेभे. So she began. Arebhe would be in litlakara.
Yes. Arabhate.
Purusha ekavachanam. Right? Arebhe, something like that.
Arebhe, arebhate, arebhire.
Arebhire. Okay. Lebhe. Okay, fine.
She started to reply.
So prativaktum arebhe. Anayoho samlapam akarnya. Hearing the conversation of these both, Rajakumari Sakhim ahuya, having called the Sakhi, the Rajakumari, said something. Kamale, Kimmayam.
Her name must be her name.
Kamala. So, Kamala, Kamala. Kimmayam parapurushena sasmitaha sanlapaha. What is this conversation which is full of smiles with some other strange man?
Parapurusha.
It's some strange guy. Why are you smiling and conversing with him? Apasara tasmat pradeshat. Quickly come away from that place. Apasara, come away from that place, or go away from that place. Iti. Tad akarnya Sakhi
Rajakumarasya udantam, vrittantam.
Oh, vrittantam iti. Oh, udantam. Ramodantam iva. Okay. Tad akarnya Sakhi Rajakumara udantam, uttanantam, Rajakumarodantam, Rajakumaryai nyavedayat. So having heard that, the Sakhi who obviously knew the Rajakumara, right? Because otherwise, how can she know about his udantam? She probably...
No, he must have said something now.
He must have told it to her already. He must have introduced to her. He must have told her about his origins. That is the udanta, the story. So about the Rajakumara, the Sakhi nyavedayat. She informed to the Rajakumari. So Rajakumari yai nyavedayat. Nyavedayat would be lung. Right? Tada Rajakumari mithaha Rajakumarena samlapam icchanti Sakhim ahuya. Then that Rajakumari icchanti, desiring samlapam, a conversation with that Rajakumarena mithaha,
you can take it as together with him. She wanted to converse together with him.
So can you replace it with a saha shabda?
Yeah.
Rajakumarina saha iti vaktum shakti.
Panla. Parasparam ke badala actually. Mithaha is parasparam. Anyonyam. Or you can also take it as rahaha. Rahasi sambhashanam icchanti iti.
So one-on-one. She wants a one-on-one with him. Okay. Samlapam icchanti. So desiring that, Sakhi Mahuya, having called the Sakhi, her friend, she said, Sakhi, hey Sakhi, oh friend, Pipasa mam bhrisham badhate. I am being tormented. Pipasa badhate. Thirst is tormenting me very much. Thirst is tormenting me very much. Samipastham dirghikam gatva jalam ahara. Go to the nearby lake or pond.
தீர்கிகாங்கிறது வந்து வாய்க்கால் மாதிரி இல்ல ஆனா பாண்ட் நல்லா இருக்கு
canal the vaikal and canal
ஆமா
so dirghikam gatva, having gone to the nearby lake or canal or pond, jalam ahara, bring water iti. She's kind of sending her away so that she can have a one-on-one conversation.
Correct. இது மாதிரி drama மாதிரி இருக்கு.
Drama மாதிரி. அப்படின்னா சக்கி கூட தெரியும் என்ன அனுப்புறா இதுக்கு என்ன அவருக்கு தெரியும். ஓகே. அவோச்சத் நாம வச்தாத்து
lung.
அவ உபசர்கா, right?
No. Avochit is lung.
Lung. Oh, akara is the adagama. And vachla, then the okara somehow comes in. I have to check it out. Okay.
இதுவா இருக்கும். வச்சு
சம்பிரசாரணம் வந்து அப்புறம் அந்த அப்போ உபசர்க இருக்கா இல்லையா அவன் உபசர்க இல்ல அகாரா தான் இருக்கு. வச் becomes voch. எப்படி நீங்க
வச்ச உம்னு ஒரு சூத்திரம் இருக்கும். அஷ்டாத்யாயி says.
Oh, so that's what it's saying.
வச்ச அதனால வச்சு தாத்துக்கு நடுவுல வாக்கும் இச்சுக்கும் நடுவுல ஒரு ஊ வருது because it is மிதோ அந்தியா தச்சப் பர அது என்ன நடுவுல வரும் மகாரம் இத்தாக இருக்குது
மிதச்சோந்தியாத் பரஹ.
Okay, அந்தியாத் பரஹ.
So is mit, therefore
it comes in between va and cha.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Vach plus a plus the adagama comes. Okay, vachaha yeah, so is the agama that comes in the middle. Okay, a plus u becomes o, so voch. Adhyavochat adhivakta prathamo daivyo bishak.
Okay,
that comes in rudram, right? Adhivakta prathamo daivyo bishak. Okay, so avochat. So iti avochat, she said, zulung lakara, very nice. Tat akarnya, having heard that, and this is the karna dhatu, karna dhatu.
Akarnayati, akarnya.
So tad akarnya, Sakhi Rajakumarim drishtva. So having heard that, the friend, seeing the Rajakumari, she said, Militaha nagarikaha te sadhaya
ipsitam.
Oh, okay. Militaha nagarikaha te
ipsitam sadhaya.
Tvam sadhaya. You accomplish. Ipsitam, yad ipsitam. Whatever you desire, te ipsitam. Whatever is desired by you, you accomplish it.
Because you have gotten a nagarika, a town person.
So having met this cultured gentleman, nagarikaha, having met this nagarikaha militaha idanim tasmat yadichati tvam tat sadhaya iti. So accomplish whatever you want with this cultured gentleman, that having met this cultured gentleman, right? Na aham atra sthatum utsahe. I do not want to stay here. Yuktva, having said this, nishkranta. So sa Sakhi nishkranta. She left the place. Gatavatyam sakyam. So gatavatyam sakyam
satyam. Sakyam gatavatyam satyam. When the Sakhi had left.
So that is Sati Saptami. So when the Sakhi had left, Rajakumari, Tam Rajakumaram Vikshya, that princess, having seeing that Rajakumara, Kinchit Mandasmita Lajja Vanatanana Na Kinchit Uche. Now the Sakhi had left, so there was no barrier to the conversation. But Esha Rajakumari, this Rajakumari, Na Kinchit Uche, she did not say anything. This is the Vachadatu in lit Lakara Uche, right? Atmanepadi. She did not say anything. So, Nakinchit. And what kind of Rajakumari was she now? She was Lajjavanata Nana, whose anana, whose face.
வச்ச தாத்து ஆத்மநேபதி இருக்கா என்ன இல்ல ப்ரூ தாத்துவோடதா
ப்ரூ இருக்கும் ப்ரூதே, right? So
ப்ரூ, yes.
Bruvo vachi, because vach is only vakti.
ரெண்டு இருக்கே.
பாவகர்மணம் இங்க ஒத்து வராதே. பாவகர்மணம்
வெறும் கர்த்தரியில மட்டும்.
சோ அதனால தான் ப்ரூ தாத்து எடுத்துக்கணும்.
ப்ரூ தாத்து எடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் லிட்ல போட்டு லிட் ஆத்மனே comes in ஆத்மனே.
So smiling slightly and bowing her head down, her face down out of shyness.
Yeah, Anana, who's the Rajkumari, whose Anana, whose face was Avanata, whose face was bowed down because of Lajja. Lajjaya Avanata Anana Yasyaha Sa.
Lajjaya Avanatam Ananam Yasyaha Sa.
Lajjaya Avanatam Ananam Yasyaha Sa. Sa Kinchit Mandasmita, and she who had smiled a little bit. Kinchit uche. Punah Rajakumarah Tam Drishtva, the prince, seeing her, said, Bale, Twan Mukhapankajam Vikshya, having seen your lotus face, Man Manaha, Twayeva Lagnam Asti. So, my mind, Man Manaha, my heart, Twayeva Lagnam Asti, is attached to you, is getting attached to you. Katvam, who are you? Kutaha Atra Nivasasi.
Why are you staying here?
Kimartham, okay, kutaha. Why, what is kim karana? Okay, kasmat karanat. Why are you staying here? Iti papracha. He asked like this, papracha, prachadatu, little karana.
Kutaha is kasmat karanat or not? Where do you live is not okay. Kutaha
no. Kutaha atra nivasasi. Atra nivasasi, you are staying here. Kutaha, so how do you connect that?
So somewhere nearby that Udyanam she might be staying and he was wanting to know
where do you
live around here.
அப்படி கேட்க மாட்டாளே. குதஹா அத்ர ஆகத்ய அத்ர நிவசசி மாதிரி வரணும். ஆகத்ய இதி பதமேவ நாஸ்தி அத்ர. அப்ப எப்படி நம்ம அதை கனெக்ட் பண்றது? அதனால குதஹாக்கு கஸ்மாத் அப்படின்னு போட்டுக்கணும். தசில் இருக்கு இல்லையா? So நல்ல கஸ்மாத் அத்ர நிவசசி. You take it as karana.
Living exactly in the Udyanam itself.
No, maybe in that city madri kekra. அது வேணா next class பார்க்கலாம். We'll start the story from next class. What she answers.
Interesting point. நீங்க suspense நிறுத்திட்டீங்க.
Cliffhanger.